Skills on the platform. This is the Monday Oracle read for our water signs. That is our Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. All right, what came out for our water signs is the sun. This is the energy you should focus on for the week, water signs. Now, just to give you more details about the sun and the meaning of it, the sun, while technically not considered a planet by modern day standards, is included as a planet in alchemy. Okay, so according to alchemy, it is considered a planet. All right. In alchemy, the sun is associated with gold. Right? Kind of makes sense, right? Sun, yellow, gold has a yellowish hue. Ties in. Also, it is representative of Apollo, the Greek sun god. So, it ties in. Some people may not believe in the Greek gods, whatever. There may be myth or they may not be. There's more into it, but I would encourage you, if that's something that you're interested in, you can do some more research on it. Now, the center of the heart, or our solar system. So it's definitely considered the center of our solar system. Okay, so that's where we get our light. This is where we get our heat, because without the sun, it is said that we would freeze to death. So the sun is vital when it comes down to our sustainability and to continue to keep us going, especially on this planet, right? Of course, planets that are further away from the sun are a lot colder, being that we are the third rock from the sun. We do get a good amount of balance of heat, right? Definitely keeps us going. Also, just to kind of throw this in, a lot of people tie in the sun with SUN with SON. It's supposedly be the same thing, right? But once again, that's another topic. Now, being that the sun is the center of our solar system, right? It means vitality, consciousness, and healing and spirit. The sun is masculine in energy, balanced by the feminine moon, and teaches or governs action. The vital life force, when it appears in your reading, you are asked to focus on healing yourself and your surroundings. All right? Water signs. This is specifically for you to focus on throughout this week, right? Because I do these oracle reads weekly on Mondays, all right? So once again, I'm going to repeat that again. When this appears in your reading, this is for our water signs, or it can apply to anyone who's watching, right? You are asked to focus on your healing of yourself and your surroundings, right? Because think about it. If your surroundings are in chaos, if your surroundings are not healed, right? And you're not healed, what's going to end up happening, all right? So what's the opposite of being healed, all right? You can take it many different ways. Healing means pain, maybe suffering, hurt, right? So it's important and vital to your growth, water signs, is to make sure that your surroundings are as pure as possible, because it's going to ultimately tie in with your growth in life, moving forward on a consistent basis. Because listen, when it's all said and done, every last human being on this planet is looking to be successful they're looking to have a fulfilling life. I don't know anyone that personally doesn't want that, and if they don't, then I don't want to be nowhere near you if you don't want to have a type of surroundings of peace, tranquility, a surrounding that's healthy, right? So your surroundings must be healthy on a consistent basis. Now, also, it speaks of oftentimes this message comes through because we neglect to heal and nourish ourselves. See? And I'm guilty of this personally, allowing myself to put other people before me, right? Because here, when it's all said and done, right? If we don't take care of ourselves personally, how can we be helpful to anyone? Our family, our children, elderly parents, just people in general. How are we going to be helpful to anyone if we're not in a position to take care of ourselves first and foremost? Because if we can't take care of ourselves, we're not going to be able to help anyone. So it becomes a waste for the people around us. So make sure you are healthy first, and then you take care of everyone else around you, right? So always number one first. So once again, oftentimes this message comes through because we neglect to heal and nourish ourselves, which lead to illness and imbalance. Listen, if you're not taking care of yourself, water signs, it will lead to illness and imbalance. Focus on self. It is important. I can't stress it enough. Now, also, have you gone out to soak up the sunshine today? Water signs. I know Scorpio is pretty outgoing. Cancer is outgoing when they want to be. Also Pisces, right? Now, once again, it is good to get some sun. It's, even when it comes down to it, from a health perspective, it's been said that the sun provides you with vitamin E, right? So get out there in the sun, soak up some sun, right? There's nothing wrong with it. It won't kill you. Trust me, it'll keep you going for many years to come. All right. Speaking of that, I need to get out and get some sun myself today. Now, also, be reminded that if the situation you're inquiring about feels unhealthy for you, you must take action to change it. I'm going to say that again. If the situation you're inquiring about feels unhealthy for you, you must take action and change it. Now, the sun inverted, I give both sides of the coin, right? If you haven't realized it, that's like something that I do on a consistent basis. That's a trend when it comes down to even giving my reads on tarot, whatever. I give both ends of the coin, right? Because here's the thing. There's two sides to every coin. We live in duality. So that way, you know how to better maneuver and prepare yourself in life by knowing both sides of the coin. So here it is. Here's the inverted meaning of the sun. There is an imbalance of male and female energy in your current situations. This can be imbalanced with either too much sun, okay? Obviously, there's too much of something is not good. We should be doing things in moderation, right? Because if you're doing too much of something, you become dependent on it, and you being dependent on it cripples you, right? It can hurt you when in the long run. For example, taking drugs on a consistent basis. If you're stuck on that one particular drug, you're going to find yourself needing it all the time, right? We already know this. I don't have to get into that subject right now, right? We know anything you do on a consistent basis, you become addicted to it. So you got to do things in moderation. Even the internet, you got to be careful. Too much internet will drive someone crazy, right? Now, I mean, unless you have actual purpose for it, then you're doing something that's on a consistent basis to, accomplish a goal, right? That's something different. But if you're just doing it just to do it, you need to check yourself and really dial down on it, and you to do it in moderation. Now also, this can be imbalanced with either too much sun, it can be too much pride, harshness, or too little sun. So you find that balance. All right, water signs. So this is the oracle read for our water signs, and what came out for you is the sun. So this will be your focus for the week, water signs. Peace.